What's up, everybody? This video is just about being young, dealing with anxiety and stress in the future, and the goals you're trying to reach and achieve. Now, my name's Marvin, I'm 25 years old. I'm a graphic designer. I'm also a performer and singer. Get to travel and, perform all over the place, and it's cool with our own music. But it's two very interesting worlds to try to balance, especially also having been in a relationship. Been in it for 4 years, and she's a huge part of why I even am where I am, just with her love and support, so shout out to her. But trying to reach these goals we have is not easy, not because the goals themselves are hard, but because of all we have to deal with, the decisions we have to make, things we're going through, whether it be in school or having finished school, or trying to find that first job that's going to help you do the things you needed to do. It's just rough, but it is worth it, of course, in all that we do, because doing the thing you love, there is nothing more special than that. And I'm blessed to even be able to do it to some capacity, pretty good capacity. But my advice to you while you're trying to reach what you're trying to reach is, number one, you got to try. You got to start somewhere, and you have to do your best at trying. Learn all you can about the thing you're trying to do. There are so many things in every career field that require so much of our attention. In mine, it's obviously constantly performing, constantly getting out music, but that's honestly only 10% of the job. Most of it is meeting people and running all over the place, strategizing about how you're going to release things and when you're going to release things, and the marketing and the branding behind it. There's so many things that go into just this thing before I can even get on stage and sing, right? It's all worth it, and I enjoy it, but it's rough, And then being independent and having to do the marketing and the content and having to manage and book and so many things. There's so many tasks. But they've done nothing but make us stronger as individuals and give more skills to what we do. But, it is not an easy job. But no job is. And so, that being said, finding the things you need to do to get there doesn't have to be a headache. Plenty of videos out about everything. There's plenty of books out about everything. My point is, take your time. Have grace with yourself. There'll be so many things you encounter that'll make you want to quit. There'll be so many things you see, or people you see doing the thing that you do, and it'll make you, sad sometimes. It'll make you question what you're doing. And that's part of life. It's okay. But understanding that everybody is on their own path and own journey, and that people are going through so many different things, there's no point to compare. There's no such thing as competition. In some career paths, yes, there are, because there's only a certain amount of jobs and a certain amount of things. And what I do not believe there's competition in music. We can talk about numbers-wise, sure, but there's people who are not famous that you've never heard of making more money than the famous people you see on TV as independent artists. Sounds crazy, but once you actually are in the industry, you realize being on TV does not mean you making money. Anyways, my point with that is, your path is your path, your journey is your journey, and at the end of the day, your own competition is only yourself. Because even if you do maybe have competition from other people, what are you doing to get to where you're trying to get to, What are you learning? How are you standing apart? Or are you just following what everybody else is doing, But follow your path. It doesn't have to take a lot. Doing one thing every day to get towards your goal, learning something every day to get towards your goal, will put you ahead of 90% of people. Hell, 99% of people. That's no offense to your everyday person, but most people they won't take the time to do the things they need to do, because it is hard. It is rough. A lot of people have a lot of other things going on in life. Yes, you can make the sacrifices to do those things, but some things are more important to people, and and that is fine, you know. But it's about deciding what's best for you and figuring out what you're gonna do to reach that goal. And the goal does not have to be being successful and being famous and making a bunch of money. That is not what I mean. That's not solely what I mean. There's success in having a healthy mind, having a healthy body. There's success in having healthy relationships. There's success in just learning to love and enjoy the world for what it is around you. There's success in being kind, you know. And there's also success in the financial and in the social. But it's up to you. If you ask me, a balance of all of those things is best rather than just focusing solely on one, because then you neglect others and people that may matter to you. I just saw a really cool hawk on the power line. Nice. Anyways, though, you know, you gotta, it starts with you. Heal what you need to heal, learn what you need to learn. And while you're doing that, at the same time, you gotta go get out there, man. Do what you gotta do to get where you're trying to go, wherever that may be. That's all I have to say. Again, my name is Marvin. I'm with the R&B group Smooth Nature. And also just a guy trying to navigate life. But y'all take care. Have a good one.